Hi guys, Chris and PJ here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage.
Hello, Christopher. Happy Wednesday to you today.
Hello, and happy Mailbag Wednesday to all of our fans out there,
right.
PJ.
Mailbag Wednesday.
Absolutely. We've got so many questions today. This is going to be fun. We're going to start with Michael K., one of our loyal followers. Michael, we know you watch us all the time. PJ appreciates that. I appreciate that. Everybody here at Dream Giveaway
We love our
appreciates
Facebook
that.
fans.
We really
and
do.
our YouTube fans.
Absolutely. Is the ProCharger Upgrade, and Michael is talking about the 2024 Silverado with that Brembo brake package that's paired with the 2015 Corvette Z06 in the Road and Track Dream Giveaway. PJ?
We had it out on the ramp there the other day.
We sure did. Is that a ProCharger Upgrade 50 state legal? It is. It is, according to the information I was given shortly before we went live, that it is CARB compliant, California Air Resource Board compliant in California, which means it's compliant every place else too.
That's right. Now, that must have been installed by an approved vendor. Is that pretty much?
It was installed at ProCharger by ProCharger.
Right. And they're approved vendors.
Well, they have to get that product. They have to get a certificate of compliance with the California, again, the CARB. It's funny to say that. The Air Resource Board in California. So they got that for that product. They get a certification, and then they can advertise that it's CARB compliant. That's how it works.
That's perfect.
Absolutely. Lole would like to know, what is our next drawing prize? We were talking about it yesterday, PJ.
Oh, something right here, Chris.
Oh, you mean not the next one to end. What's the next drawing? When's the next winner pull? February 29th on the show and tow package. How nice you put the show and tell right there for everybody to see.
That was not planned.
That was not planned, okay.
But yes, that is the next drawing.
Yeah, big drawing winner, calling that the F-150, the Mustang, and the Futura trailer. No, you can't enter to win. That already ended, but we will know the winner on the 29th.
It just so happens the 29th is the same day that you'll be standing underneath the lights again, with two different winners and two different prizes.
No, that's March 5th.
Oh, that's right, March 5th.
March 5th, we're going to have an awards ceremony for the Firebird and the Big Diesel truck, but February 29th, Viper truck ends. That's what you're thinking,
That's
TJ.
Right, that's right. Viper truck and the, isn't there a winner selection for, no, I guess it's just the Viper truck that's ending, yeah.
That's right. Okay. Daryl A. would like to know, we seem to be running out of classics.
Is he talking universally across the country?
Not here in the Dream Giveaway Garage. We will never run out of classics for you to enter to win. We searched long and hard to get classics. And as one classic ends, trust us, we already have another one in the works. Back to that F-150 and that first-gen Mustang right there. It can't be too long before, we have another classic Mustang in the mix. Probably happen sometime this year. And let's talk about all the classics that we have here right now. How can you say we're running out of classics?
Well, that one's gone, so you can't do that.
Right, so you can't count that. But we have Super Chevy, and that has that 69 Camaro big block and the 70 Chevelle big block, the SS 454. So there's two. We've got the Super B, and that's ending, in about 33 days. Kathy might correct me on that. But between 1 and 2 months. 71 Super B, the butterscotch car, as we call it.
I think it's right over there along the lift.
Cars,
yeah.
Yep, all the way back there on the lift. So that's 3. We've got the Restovette, right, the 65. So that's 4. We have the other Restovette, the 63.
The GTO.
Yeah, that's 5. We have the GTO, that's 6. We have the classic Ford truck. That's going to count as a classic. That's 7. Trust us. We'll have and even when all those end, we'll have more classic cars coming your way. But thanks for the question.
Bruce says, what is the next classic?
What's the next classic? I can't tell you that.
That's an Easter egg. We can't do that.
Brian M. is asking, what are some future vehicles you would bring in for the next charity sweepstakes?
Ooh. Good one, because you guys are sitting around tables all day, and you guys are pounding out and trying to figure out what's going to come next.
And we're looking at what's coming out new and fresh and exciting. So on March 5th, Dodge is coming out with a reveal for that brand new 2025 Charger. The Charger is going back to a two-door, and there will be internal combustion engine versions and electric versions on it as well. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that come March 5th, we can put an order in for a brand new generation Charger, a two-door Charger for you.
Two-door Charger.
So there's something that we're looking at there as well. How about over on the General Motors side? Well, remember the Oldsmobile ended, so we like those high-performance Olds from the 60s. Maybe we'll do another one this year. Who knows? Other cool stuff that we're looking at. Still not too late for us to get our hands on another Challenger Hellcat if we decided to, right?
That's right.
So we could do one of those. There's some ideas for you. I'll let you know as those come closer. Yes, PJ?
Kathy says the Charger fans will rejoice at a two-door gas-powered beast.
That's correct. And from what I hear, it has styling cues both from the most iconic Charger ever, that would be the 68, as well as some styling cues from that very first gen of the Charger, which would be 66 and 67. Go ahead.
Mark says, even the V10 Dodge is technically a classic. It's 20 years old.
Absolutely. Yeah, the Viper truck.
20 years old.
In fact, I got a couple things on that I looked up. 8.3 liters for that 505 cubic inches. I didn't mention the liters displacement when we were talking about it yesterday. And I checked the odometer today, 6,650 miles. That's exact.
That's insane. Bruce says a 71 Boss 351 Mach 1 would rock if you're thinking along those lines for classics.
Yeah. Well, trust us, we like Boss 302s, we like Mach 1s, we like K-Code Mustangs. We like Boss 429s, but they're pretty expensive. So we like Shelby GT350s and 500s. There you go. Roger, it's so nice to hear from you. Roger enjoyed the two Camaro, the Pace Car giveaway. Any thoughts on repeating the two winner choice package?
Ooh, good call, Roger.
Yeah. Sure. So when we were putting together Super Chevy, there was discussion, will one winner get their choice of the Camaro or the Chevelle, and then the other one get the other vehicle? And we decided, no, both of those are going to go to one winner. We kind of like the idea, two grand prize winners for our giveaway. So I'm not saying that it will happen. I'm not saying it won't happen. I will tell you that I personally like the idea, and we'll have to see if the rest of the team does as well. So thanks for that, Roger. From Brian M., does the 65 red Corvette Resto Mod also have overdrive? So it has a Tremec, a 5-speed overdrive transmission, the 4 gears plus that 5th for overdrive. So yes, it does. In fact, both of the Resto Mod Corvettes, the 65 and the 63, have Tremec 5 speeds, and they both have overdrives. So Brian, thank you for your question. Now we're up to Travis R. What is your favorite car that is in the Dream Giveaway Garage right now? PJ, Ooh. I'm going to ask you that question.
Well, it changes all the time in here because we have different cars incoming and outgoing. My favorite is still the 65 Resto Mod Corvette. 65. I love that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'll tell you, mine right now that the Oldsmobile is gone, that the W30 is gone, classic? Chevelle. I really like that Chevelle. And I like the Camaro too, but I'm more a stock appearance guy. So that Chevelle really feels comfortable.
You've always been a big fan of the Chevelles that we've given away here.
Yeah, we've given
away. That gold one that we had for a while, nice the red one.
Yeah. I haven't won any of them.
And I can guarantee you won't win anymore.
That's one thing you can guarantee me, right, PJ?
That's right.
All right. Robert S. would like to know, speaking of the Chevelle, how far did they go with the restoration on the Chevelle? It's a frame-off rotisserie restoration. And they did all the chalk marks and all the paint daubs or dabs or whatever you call it. And so they really did it for a points judged style on that Chevelle.
And I'm sure we have pictures of it being on the rotisserie, right?
We don't.
No, I'm sure
not on that one. And sometimes, we buy these vehicles from different sources. Sometimes we get a binder full of the restoration photos, and sometimes we don't. So we don't have that on the Chevelle. Okay, John W. would like to know, he needs to enter this and 2 other giveaways. I don't know which giveaway he's talking about. Kathy, do you? But his question applies to all of the giveaways. He wants to know about money for the taxes. Is the money on the taxes that we pay also taxed? PJ, you know the answer to this.
It is, and it's kind of blended in. If you win a prize here
Right.
anywhere in the country, you have to give Uncle Sam 25% of that fair market value of the vehicle. So then we go ahead and pay that, but of course we have to pay for the taxes on that. So we then use the federal government's gross up formula to bring that up to 33.33%, which covers the taxes on the vehicle and the taxes that we pay to the taxes. So it's kind of a blended value. So we cover
Correct.
you on the federal side of things by bumping that up.
That's right. You don't have to pay the taxes on the taxes that we pay.
That's right. We'll take care of that tax bill as well.
That's right. Thank you. Mike F. would like to know, how is he going to fit the Chevelle and the Camaro in his driveway? He barely has room for his GMC truck and his Mini Cooper. Mike, here's some really good advice. You put the Mini Cooper in the bed of your GMC truck. That's going to free up one space. Then you get a backyard buddy lift for the Camaro and the Chevelle, like we're doing there on the Roush package and on the Super B package. Problem solved.
That's right.
See?
You might have to put a higher roof on it, but we're good to go there.
There you go. Ray S. would like to know, he loves this giveaway. What are the horsepower ratings on both cars? I think he's talking about the Super Chevy. So the Chevelle is 360 from the factory. The Camaro has a dyno sheet, and it is pushing 500 horsepower.
That's a big difference, Chris.
Oh, that is a big difference, yeah. Yeah, and you can hear it and you can feel it. That Camaro is a brutal accelerator. That's a nice car. Yeah.
Beautiful. Roger was saying, as the cars that you were liking, Shelby's and all those, you didn't mention Pontiacs.
Well, no, I was just talking about the Fords.
Okay.
Get me mentioning Pontiacs, we're going to be here for a few hours. Roger, another day on that. Ray had another question. We're going to get to that on another day. Cindy and Jerry Walls, this is their second question from last time. Last time they had a question on Mailbag Wednesday. Today they have a question. You mentioned the Viper truck can't tow. How much can it haul?
Ooh, good call.
So it's a half-ton truck, and I had to look it up to make sure it was really a half-ton, because sometimes those ratings aren't exactly a half-ton or 1,000 pounds. So the two-door Dodge Ram 1500 can do 1,103. However, the quad cab that became available in 2005 can only do a notch over 1,000. So the two-door can do about 100 pounds more than the four-door. Don't ask me why.
That's towing capacity? Is that what you said?
No. Hauling capacity.
Oh, okay.
Payload capacity.
Gotcha,
right?
Gotcha.
Okay. Cindy and Jerry, thank you for that question. Alan S. is asking, might we ever see an 84 to 91 Jeep Grand Wagoneer? That is a really big vehicle. Wow. Or other top-notch vintage SUVs, 4x4 type in a dream giveaway in the near future. What do you mean by near future? Like the next 10 minutes? No, not in the next 10 minutes. In the somewhat near future? Well, maybe. We've got to see if we can pair up a new Jeep with a nice vintage Jeep or a vintage SUV. So we've talked about it. We have nothing immediately planned, and that is the truth. All right, that's it for Mailbag Wednesday.
There was one question that came in late. Was about
the
Better Business Bureau under Dream Giveaway. We'd like to address that just to make sure that people are aware. They're like, hey, Dream Giveaway doesn't show as an accredited Better Business Bureau rating.
We're a brand, right?
We are. The Dream Giveaway is a brand.
Right.
The parent company, FN Funding, was accredited and was on there, but then they realized they had two names for the same company. One the brand and one the company, and they merged them. And when they merged them into our brand, Dream Giveaway, which, again, is not accredited. They don't accredit brands.
Right. And so another example of a brand would be Cheerios.
That's right.
Right. So maybe General Mills. You think any chance that they'll change their rules there at BBB to accredit our brand?
We've had some meetings with them. I'm sure we can go and have another one and say, hey, I think you guys merged the wrong account.
There you go. All right. Guys, I love Mailbag Wednesday. Don't you, PJ?
Yes, but Roger says, Chris hates Jeep hoods when we're talking about the Jeep stuff.
Roger, you have a memory like an elephant. All right, guys. Nice answering your questions today. We are going to make sure that we show you a lot more of that Viper truck over the next 9 days, because you only have until February 29th to enter to win. Also on February 29th, the winner poll for the F-150, the Mustang, as well as a Futura trailer. March 5th, award ceremony for the big diesel truck, as well as the 68 Firebird 350 HO convertible. That all happens here in our favorite place on earth, where